fish.
Yeah.
Ben died. Now we have Benita.
Benita. What? What does faith mean to you?
Maybe I should have a piece of paper. What did I say?
What does faith mean to you, and give examples?
Oh my gosh. What did I say last time? Faith. I am a lifelong Catholic. I love church. I've always loved church. Going to church, participating in Mass, singing, listening to the priest. That's just, and that is my faith. Playing out my participation in Mass is part of my faith. Being a good witness to others. Being a positive person, although I like to yell, not necessarily positive. I try to cut back on that lid. Try to give up yelling a little bit, but it's not working too well.
Yeah, I tried to go swearing. I didn't work either.
That's good. And then I love talking to people about my faith. I love talking to people about church history. Although I'm not a scripture scholar, I can argue with just about anybody. You know, we're only 3 or 4% Catholic in the United States. So, I mean, in the South. So there's a lot of people out there that might question your faith, maybe not on this campus, but out and about in the real world, especially when you leave this campus. So it just depends on where you go. But my faith means everything to me. It's touched all of my life. I met my wife at on a retreat, the Catholic retreat in college. She's a lifelong Catholic. We raised our children Catholic. We got married in the Catholic Church. We baptized our kids Catholic. Sent them to Catholic school. It's just part of everything that I do is being Catholic.
Could you tell me what faith means to you?
Doesn't you already say that? Faith. What hope means.
Yeah, hope, faith.
Excuse
Very
me.
different.
Oh, I said faith to begin with, didn't I?
Yes.
That's too bad.
Hope. And again, this continues to be even though I'm doing this for the second time, it's still difficult. Hope. What does hope mean? Again, a difficult concept, but longing to be, for me, longing to be with Jesus. That was watch. Longing to be with Jesus for all eternity. To see aunts and uncles that have gone before me, to see my mother, who just recently passed away. But to have hope for tomorrow and for my kids and my granddaughter who's coming in a couple of weeks. To have hope about the future of the Catholic Church, the future of the world, the future of everything, is to believe that God is going to provide for us and we're going to be able to and to not worry about how the future is going to roll out. I have a lot of hope. I'm not a worrier. I don't worry about really about tomorrow or next week or next year. I have a lot of confidence in the way the world works because I believe I understand how the world works. And I'm just a very small piece of the world. So I don't worry that my life is impacting the universe. I know it impacts some people very deeply, some days of their life, other days Not much at all. Matthew's laughing a little bit here. But I have a lot of hope in God and in my place in the world. What? What's so funny?
Nothing. What does love mean to you?
Love. I love love. It's all part. What was the other word that you used last time?
Charity.
Charity. Love and charity. Again, as I was saying earlier before we got erased. I love to love. And sometimes that case is being charitable. And this is a new thing for me because it's hard to, when you're little and you're helping your friend, that's an act of charity. That's an act of love. As you get older, a lot of times this has a place with money. And I've been able to, in the last several years, to be able to help people financially, but also kind of in secret, donating money to students in need without them knowing it. And to me, that's very exciting because as I said before, I'm somebody who likes to be recognized, as you are, Matthew, and I don't want to be. It's very difficult for me to give somebody something and then just watch them have it without them knowing that I gave it to them. But I've had to learn how to do that, and that's charity. That's giving somebody something, asking nothing in return, and beyond that, they don't even know you gave it to them. And even though you're sitting next to each other, spending hours, like going on a mission trip or something, they have no idea where the money came from, that they get to go on this trip, and you got to provide it, and they don't know it's you, and you get to enjoy them enjoying the trip. And that's just part of God's love, because God gave me and my wife a good job so that we could then provide for our family. But with some extra money, we're able to help some other people. And some of the other people that we end up helping, my wife helps a lot of people that she works with at her job who are underserved, underprivileged. And I get to help a few students occasionally do something that they wouldn't otherwise be able to do. And that to me is a lot of fun. So I like loving students in that way, and that is being charitable.
Great. Thank you.